Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, 10 taken to hospital after feeling sick at medical center in Epping. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin.
Were evacuated from the Epping Regional Health Center this afternoon, a precautionary move after some felt sick.
3 staff members beginning to feel symptoms of dizziness and just a general unwell feeling. And then that number seemed to grow, and we got up to about 7 and then identified 3 more.
In all, 10 staff members were taken to Exeter Hospital. None were patients. Officials say they were dizzy, lightheaded, and had tightness in their chests. But it's not clear why.
Initially, we thought it might be carbon monoxide. We ruled that out already. We've checked for flammable gases. None of that's in there.
A hazmat team was called in to look for the source of the illness.
And they have found nothing in all of the testing that they've done, and they've completed it all.
Almost a year to the date, Epping's affiliate, Exeter Hospital, was also partially shut down after 19 staff members said they felt nauseous. That cause was never determined.
Completely unrelated to anything that's happened at the hospital or the facility a year ago. But we want to make sure that we're doing everything in the best interest of our patients and our staff.
Healthcare leaders are thankful for the quick actions that may have prevented this from becoming a more serious situation.
Great collaboration, great community work, and we're always thankful for that support.
The health center will remain closed tomorrow, and patients are being rescheduled. It'll reopen on Monday. In Epping, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Commuter shares photos of concrete that fell on car inside MBTA garage. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
I love being a cosmetic dentist because I get to change people's lives. Patients are absolutely loving my new technique, accelerated Invisalign. We can literally have teeth straightened in 3 months. So come in and talk to me and see how I can help. Newton Dental Associates.
I feel like they probably should have done something before this happened.
Tom Walsh is still shaking his head. This is what he found yesterday afternoon when he returned to his car in the Alewife T-Station garage. A huge chunk of concrete had dropped from the second-floor ceiling and crashed through his car roof and back window, landing on his son's car seat.
If he would have been in the car, it would have been really bad. It would have fallen on his head. You could have been walking by. I mean, if this thing fell on your head, you'd probably be dead.
No one was hurt in this case, but Walsh says that's pure luck. He says there's no excuse. It's taken this long for the T to make repairs.
I've been parking there for 10 years now, and I've noticed that the place is just falling apart. There's posts and temporary structures just holding the place up, and I've noticed the concrete has been deteriorating with potholes on the floor, and you could look up where it fell. It was already cracked and falling down, and it was bad.
The MBTA has started spot repairs to the affected area. That work will continue at least through the weekend. The bottom line, 500 parking spaces will be off limits. A long-term major overhaul of the garage gets underway next month.
Shame on them, though. They should be taking care of the garage better.
Now, in a statement, T officials told us customer safety is always its priority, and they're thanking customers for their patience as they work with engineers to make sure the entire garage is safe.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Police identify man who drowned in Long Lake. let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8, Aaron Dixon.
The Bridgeton Fire Rescue say that man was swimming back to shore with his girlfriend last night here on Long Lake when she turned around and he was gone. By the time first responders arrived here on scene, she was able to give them very precise information about where she last saw him, allowing the first diver in the water to find Burkhalter almost immediately and get him out of the water within minutes. He was treated by EMS personnel, but they could not save him. It's unclear whether he had a medical emergency or what may have caused him to drown. Police say the medical examiner's office will be conducting an autopsy. In Bridgeton, Aaron Dixon, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. European stocks lower on Turkey concerns, banks fall. Novus down 5%. European stocks opened lower Friday morning as investors reacted to corporate earnings, fresh turmoil from Turkey, and continued fears of a trade war between U.S. and China. And here's a look at some of the European stock market right now. Take a look. As you can see, we're in the red in the European market. Several games see players demonstrate during national anthem. Players' demonstrations took place during the national anthem at several early NFL preseason games Thursday night. In Philadelphia, Eagles safety Malcolm Jenkins and cornerback Devonta Bosby raised their fist during the national anthem in defense, and Chris Long placed his arm around Jenkins's shoulders. Jenkins had stopped his demonstration last December. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.